There's the 1 minute option, you smart ass Mad Mania. Oops. I used a cuss word in the first 8 seconds of the live stream, so there goes my monetization. Oh, what's going on, y'all? Been a interesting day. But we got a decent group of barbs here, so let's see what we can do. I'm hoping they stay kind of grouped up here and we can get a decent chain in, maybe. Got my CC over here at the ruins already, so I don't forget. Oh, yep. See, it's already moving away. It's already moving away. What's up, Gumbo? Captain, Mad. The moderator's up the wazoo here in the chat this afternoon. Good to see you guys, though. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, kind of an impromptu stream. I laid down to take a nap, and then the phone rang, and I had to get up and do something, and just decided, you know, why bother? Why even try? Muhammad, I guess that would depend on exactly what you're pairing them with. Nope, I'm never going to get over there to get that one. Gosh darn it. You did. You're kicking some butt on honor points. I don't know that you're going to break 100,000, though, by the time the pass opens, but we'll see. So, yeah, I don't think I can drag that barb all the way over, so let's beat this guy over here, at least. Who is that, Animal? Yeah, I'm going to win. Zhugliang. Boudica ZL is a hard combination to beat, but I think if you're going to mid-max somebody, you probably want to do the Herman. Oh, sure, and now they just spawn more barbarians, right? Bastards. I told you you'd burn out on them. I hate doing barbs. 1671 is disbanding after their KVK? That sucks. Remind me which high-profile KVK were they in again? That's the Japanese kingdom, right? Hey, Avor, good to see you. Now, I can't zoom out on the map because we got some markers placed for tomorrow, so we're going to try our best to stay zoomed in here and on these barbarians. But pass opens tomorrow, 15:56 UTC. Plan to stream the pass opening. I will be random teleporting, so that should be fun. Yeah, what time will the Mountain Warfare drop? That's what? That'd be 3 UTC. So 9, almost 10 o'clock my time. Our first pass opens tomorrow, so we will be in our first fights tomorrow in this Tides of War KVK. What's up, Thunder? Don't steal my chain there, Mr. Animal. Come on, come on, follow me, follow me, follow me. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the reminder. Gotcha. We muted it now. Sorry, it was like an echo then. You just get to hear me twice, right? Cringe. Can we? Nope, that one's running away. And that one's running away too. Son of a biscuit. And that one's almost dead. Come on, come on, keep going. Keep going. Don't go on the flag. Follow me. Let's get that skill off. Oh, got it. That was freaking lucky. Now can we drag him all the way up here? Unlikely, but we're going to give it a go. Come back, come back. No, come back this way. Going the wrong way, 42. Yeah, you can quit bugging Gumbo to come to 1029. He's coming here after our KVK is over. Come on, come on. It's gonna run away. I just know it is. Can we? Do we risk it for the biscuit? You know, I'm not going to chain with 3-4 marches just because I'm kind of in a corner over by the level 4 pass. So to get multiple areas with good groupings of barbs, that would require me to march halfway across the map. Did we get it? Did we get it? Yes, we got it. There's a few over there. We can head over this way next. We would take fighters with small eggplants as well. As long as they're a fighter. I don't, you know, not the size that matters. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Glitch in the Matrix. Alright, so there's proof. I can chain a little bit when I want, right? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. It's not the, you know, 40 plus barbs, but 9, I'll take it. That's good value. $140 now. This is nowhere near my all-time high. 192 was my all-time high, but Last KVK we had, what was it, 10 million dead, and the KVK before that we took 11 million dead. So I would much rather be up in that 170 million range. But we'll run with 140. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. When I was at 192, had I realized that there's an achievement you get for hitting 200 million power, I probably would have pushed for 200 million. But that was, I think that was our desert KVK. Coming out of our desert KVK. Not desert, but Nile KVK, right? When we didn't have a single fight at all. At least I have one believer out there. You get the best chaining from an elderly man award. Well, thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, my record chaining, I think, is 41 in one chain. Now, granted, that was like 5 or 6 KVKs ago, because they seem to have nerfed it a little bit since then, but chaining used to be enjoyable. It's no longer enjoyable for me. So I'm glad you guys are here to keep me company. Lambo, yeah, I don't... The only resources I transfer in Kingsland are generally to you, Mr. Madmania, so you better get your shit together before Kingsland this time. Let me just hook up this next Barb, and then I can show you the stats that we pulled pre-KVK. So we'll get the map out of there. We'll get the stats up there. I mean, I think it's pretty even. Fire Camp is at 54.6 for power, 622 for kill points. The Earth Camp that we're going against in the first zone is higher power, higher kill points overall. Our allies in the Water Camp, 64.8. They have 9 kingdoms there. And 827, so they're by far the highest of both power and kill points. And then Wind Camp is middle of the road there as well. So you got the lowest power, lowest kill point camp in fire, paired with the highest power, highest kill point camp in water, going against the other 2 camps that are in between. So, I mean, we'll see. Now 1029 has got the most kill points out of any kingdom in the KVK at 198. But we'll see. We'll see. I think it's a fair matchup. I do. You know, it was either ally with Earth Camp or ally with Water Camp. For the simple fact that going kitty corner and trying to take 2 zones is very, very tough to do. So that left kind of wind out of the discussions for allies to begin with. So it was either Earth or Water, and after discussing it with all of the leaders of the Kingdoms and Fire Camp, we voted on Water. Hey, Tesh. So it should be a fun battle. I mean, so far, as far as activity goes, just judging by the Coalition Honor, we're looking at Water Camp, followed by Fire Camp, followed by 2 Wind Camps, and then there's a Earth Camp down there in 5th. So, you know, they might not be as active, or, you know, they're split into 2. If we look at just camp overall, we got Fire, Wind, Water, and Earth. So not that I put much faith in honor stats at all. It's not something we generally push for. We have some players who, you know, try and push top 20, and that's all fine and dandy. But as a coalition, as a camp, it's not something I've ever really focused on myself. The rewards are minimal at best. I haven't raged yet. I haven't had him run away, knock on wood. So we'll see how long we can keep this going. I think we're already at 17 minutes, so those of you that voted for 15 minutes, you can't see through my monitor, but I'm giving you the middle finger. So if we look at the rankings, if we look at Alliance Power, we're 7th right now, but we've got an extra probably 1.5 to 2 million power in our alliance just from players from other kingdoms. If we look at Alliance kills, it's different than the stats show. The stats were kind of old, but we're still in first place. And again, that's probably a good 20 million of that is players from other alliances, because you know, we've got a fair number, 22 players from other alliances currently in PK, just kind of chilling out, probably waiting for Mountain Warfare to drop. Is that rank 1 allies or enemies? That's a good question. Let's take a look. I think those are allies. They're consolidating into, 9 kingdoms in the camp. I think they're consolidating into several different 1366. Where are we here? I don't even see 1366 on it. What the hell? Oh yeah, that's Water Camp. They're there. So, and 2255. So, you know, their Water Camp is trying to consolidate all the fighters into, I believe anyway, into a couple of alliances. You know, so that they're not running around with 9 different kingdoms going crazy fighting. They love our bling bling. This title is way too sexual? What? The title of the stream is way too... What are you talking about? How long will I last? Well, that's you know, that's Omniarch clickbait right there, right? Omniarch is the master at clickbait. I figured, what the hell, let's give it a shot. Don't forget to hit the like button while you're here, all. I mean, I know this barb chaining is nothing interesting, but, you know, do me a solid. Smash that like button. Yeah, and you know, there's, I mean, I get it. Gold chest, right? There's speed ups in there and everything, but big deal. I mean, I will say gold chests in a lower seed kingdom go a lot further than gold chests do in a mega Imperium kingdom. You know, when there's fighting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, nonstop, that gold chest doesn't get you very far. But in a lower seed kingdom, when you're fighting generally anywhere from 1 to 3 days after a pass opens, the gold chest takes you a little bit further. Dino. I will be honest though and say, if my wife was voting in the "How long can I last" poll, she would. The 3 minute option is not there. Oh, there's the first Barb running away from me there. That's all right, dude. I'll get you again. I'll get you again. I'm coming up that way. You can run, but you can't hide. Where is there another group here? Ooh, let's grab this while we can. There's a few up this way, not many. Maybe by the time I get over here, we can do a little reverse L-shaped chain there. We'll see. Maybe they'll tighten up a little bit. Some in this general neighborhood. They're not real close to each other though. Well, we'll go up here, see what we can make happen. Tell your wife it's about quality, not quantity. And also, at least you don't skip your anniversary for a Super Bowl. No, she knows better than that. Besides, my anniversary is in August, so we did that purposely, so it was outside of football season. See, I'm planning ahead in that aspect. Now, our wedding day, it was during a preseason game. We had a 100-inch big screen TV moved down in the reception hall, so we could watch the Packers beat the Ravens with the Chris Jackie overtime field goal in preseason. Also had Packer tuxedos at the wedding. If the Lambeau Field atrium was built back when I got married, we probably would have had our wedding there. Hi mate, can you tell me what do you recommend? Double Relic YSG or Artie 5551 as a second archer with Boudica? Boudica YSG. I love Boudica YSG. I run Boudica YSG myself. And I have every single archer available to me. So we do Boudica YSG, we do ZL and Herman. Third archer march is Artie Tommy. But I like YSG simply for that AoE damage that he does. Now, Artie's got that silence, but she self-silences. So does it, and Boudica Artie is a super solid march. Don't get me wrong, but if your YSG is expertise in double relic, and your Artie is only 5511, I would do Boudica YSG. Okay, so some of these moved away a little bit, but that's just me. You know, I say this all the time. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. You could probably ask 10 different people the same question and get 10 different answers. You know, so before you make any decisions, you know, ask several different people. Ask them what they think, you know, and then maybe give it a try. Right? I think Boudica Artie, that's going to be a little tankier than Boudica YSG. But the AoE and the circle AoE that YSG does, that's hard to beat. That's hard to take out of any lineup. I know lots of people are saying, oh, YSG is done, he's a has-been, but I don't think so. You know, YSG is just one of those commanders that has lasted since day one. And Gumbo says circle AoE is a trap. Well, the way I fight, I like that circle AoE. I am typically one of the first ones charging at the enemy murder ball, and that circle AoE comes in quite handy. People who ask these kind of questions should just run one Archer March with ZL YSG, but if he doesn't have ZL, right? I mean, if I was only running one Archer March, it would probably be ZL Herman or Boudica ZL. But if you don't have ZL and those are your only options, just do we get it? Do we get it? No, just a hair more. Ooh, there's another gem node. We like gems. Excited for tonight. My kingdom will get all our rewards in the star for congratulations. As well as the best part, some people from the other kingdoms in the KVK are migrating to us. That's nice. And that's, if there's a kingdom that you're fighting in a KVK and you respect how they fight and how they treat you in Lost Kingdom chat, and that's probably the best time to do it, because passports are cheaper to migrate to a kingdom that's in your KVK. Okay, that guy's running away. Let's get this 42 then. But yeah, congrats on the win. Hopefully you get an Autrekker out of it as well. ZLYSG is slow. Unless you get those boots leveled up to 4, then you get some march speed. And it is kind of squishy. I mean, let's be real. But you could say any of the archers are rather slow, right? It depends a lot on how people fight too. If you go in, you let one skill from each commander fire off, you get targeted and you back off, you're getting some insane AoE damage from a ZLYSG March. Yeah, we typically don't recruit based on stats alone. If there are people hanging out with us on Discord when the fighting is taking place, and they're cool and they're vibing with us, those are the people, regardless of their stats, that we might ask to potentially think about migrating to the kingdom. It's more about attitude and, are people, do they have the right attitude? Are they having fun when they're on Discord with us? Are they, participating? Are they in the murder balls? Are they following directions? Or are they just chasing easy kills all over the map, So that's, when we have KVKs, that's generally how we, and we don't actively recruit. It's not like, we're asking people on Discord, because I hate to do that to other kingdoms that are our allies, that are fighting with us, that are participating with us. But if people are having fun with us on Discord and they ask about migration, it's certainly something we'll entertain and we'll talk to them about. Skill component as rock is about how much do you not ruin your account. Well, if we're ruining our accounts by maxing every new commander, then I guess my account's ruined. What's up, Turkle? That's one of the benefits, though, to being in a lower seed kingdom, right? Is I can consistently get placement in MGEs. If there are other people with better gear, with the gold heads to Instamax commanders, of course they're going to get higher placement. But when it comes to archers and when it comes to Commanders, you know, generally when new commanders come out, I'm in the top 5, top 10. Yep. No, makes sense. Stats are an important measure, but it's not the one and done. Thank you, sir. I do feel much, much better. I think today's the first day I haven't had a box of Kleenex sitting next to me for the entire day. And hey, we just broke the 30-minute barrier, Barb Chaining. So I think we might set records today. Let me get first place from on a Zoom. Yeah, I had somebody on one of my live streams calling me a dictator and this and that and the other thing, and for getting, what was it? I think it was 7th or 9th place in an MGE for Montezuma. It's like, whatever. I mean, everyone ahead of me was getting Hera, so. Hey, what's up, Electro King? Good to see ya. If you guys have been living under a rock and haven't been here before, let me introduce you to the graphics god himself, Electro King. Intros, outros, thumbnails, emojis, you name it, he does it. If you are in any way, shape, or form in need of graphics of any kind, Electro King is the man. Very fair prices, quick turnaround time, outstanding customer service. Former king of 1916, fellow Rise of Kingdoms player who has since retired from the game. So if you're needing rock graphics for sure, he's going to understand what you're asking for more so than any of those guys on Fiverr. Yeah, you know, that's one of the things too. When you do YouTube, you've got people that enjoy watching your stream, that enjoy hanging out with you, and you've got people that don't. So you know, it is what it is. I appreciate everyone who's here, who's watching, who's hanging out, who's participating in the chat. If you're not enjoying yourself, hey, there's plenty of other YouTube channels to go watch, and I have no problem if you go and watch them. I want to hit this 41, but will this yellow guy follow me all the way up there? Maybe he will. Come on, get it. Thank you. 12 hours of sleep before fighting. Good. I plan to get a good night's rest as well. I had an interview with a recruiter on Monday. And they said they were going to set up a second interview with the hiring manager. So I laid down on the couch at about 1 o'clock to, you know, take a little nap. 1:12, my cell phone rings, and it's the recruiter saying, where are you? We had that second interview scheduled for 1 o'clock. And I'm like, I received no invite in any of my email boxes indicating that we had an interview today. I can be there in 3 minutes. So I plug in the video camera to my work computer. I jump on the Zoom meeting and nobody's there. I wait 22 minutes, nobody shows up. So I send a message to the recruiter and I'm like, yeah, nobody's here. And she's like, oh, well, let me see what's going on. So I wait another 10 minutes. Nobody shows up. So I send her another message and I say, should I hang out here for a bit? Are we going to reschedule? What's going on? And then I send the hiring manager who I already work with, who I've worked with in the past. I send him a message and I say, you know, dude, I didn't say dude, right? But I'm like, I am so sorry. I did not receive an invite for our interview today. I would be happy to meet now. I'd be happy to reschedule. I will be out of town for the next 2 days, though, so if we could reschedule for Monday, that would be ideal. And he responds, he's like, oh, don't worry about it. We'll reschedule for Monday. It's not a problem at all. He's like, you know, from being in meetings with you over the past year and a half, you're generally the first person in the meeting and the last one to leave. He's like, so I knew something happened when you didn't show up for the interview. I'm like, I know you're a busy man. I would never, ever blow you off. Not in a million years. I'm like, I'm available anytime today that you want to talk. You just let me know. And he's like, don't worry about it. We'll reschedule for Monday. I'm looking forward to talking to you. So that's what got me awake from my nap and all awake again, right? And figured throw up a stream here, see how long we can go Barb Chaining. Can't watch anyone else. Your music is too good. I appreciate that. Can you show the KVK graphic again? Which one? The stats? There you go. I avoid the crab rave. I don't blame you there. I hate to tell you, I come here for Mad Mania, Stinkfist, and Hubs. You're just the icing on the cake. Well, the icing is the sweetest part, right? No crab raves today. No, none here. Lobster raves, those would be reserved for, oh shoot, what's his name? Jordan C. He's a lobster fisherman. So if there are lobster raves to be done, check out his stream. No, I think the worst thing I do is hit this button on the stream deck and blow everyone's eardrums out of the water. You must have sent him feet pics, Mad Mania, or he likes your coffee mug. Oh, the video of the KVK. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Okay, it's a 1-minute video. We'll get that rolling right now. An Electro King special. Let me pause the music here so you get the video in its full effect. And I'll be quiet for the next minute. If it plays, why is it not playing? That's weird. Stop. KVK is coming. Turn it on. Properties. Okay. Start. There we go. That was the Electro King KVK is coming video. Like I said, if you need graphics, anything like that, Electro King is the man. You'll be here soon enough. Let's go up here. Yeah, I wish Electro King was still playing, but he's a family man, so he, you know, smaller kids, so it's time to give up the game and go spend some time with family, and I get that, and I support him in his decision there. Is he still in 2605? Is Jordan still in 2605? Pretty sure he bought an account and is in Shizgul's Kingdom. See, proof right here, Lambo can chain. When he wants to, he can chain. Cerez is alive. He built a gold pit. That's fantastic. Let me just move this march, and then we can take a look at where our tech is at. I have never heard of anyone get banned for buying an account. Especially a high-powered account. You know, lots of power that spent a ton of money on it. Because normally accounts that sell for the tens of thousands of dollars sell to people who are going to continue spending money on it. So I have honestly never heard of somebody get banned for buying an account. I mean, there are Discords out there. There are Facebook groups out there solely dedicated to it. You would think it would be quite easy for Lilith to track the buying and selling of accounts based on, you know, if they were just following those Facebook groups or following those Discords. And if they wanted to shut it down, they could. But at the end of the day, they're making money from it. You know, people who buy those accounts are going to continue to spend money on them. Have a good one, Dino. Congrats again on your KVK win. I mean, the only... That's a fair statement, Gumbo. The only players I've ever heard of getting slapped with a ban on for buying resources are those lower power players who don't spend a ton of money in the game. You know, you guys really think that the Babas and the Fluffy Ponies in the world and the Arvixes in the world farm their own resources? Unlikely. Unlikely. It is against terms of service. Shit, I got slapped with a fucking 8-hour ban for playing. I was running 1+1 Barb forts. I was running forts on these two accounts, on Lambo and on Lambo Farm. I had Lambo up on my PC version. I had Lambo Farm up on the same PC in Android, in BlueStacks. They slapped me with an 8-hour ban for that. I talked to VIP support and they removed the ban after 2 hours, but still, you know, I mean, there are tons and tons of people who are playing on multiple accounts like that. There isn't even a content creator who put out a video showing you how to do it on the same device. It's against terms of service to play on multiple characters from the same account on the same device at the same time, is what VIP support told me. But I mean, you'll see some content creators out there running 5, 6 7 accounts on the same PC at the same time and streaming while they do it. So, and I guess if you're buying those resources from somebody who's using a bot to farm them, you're more apt to get a ban. If you're buying those resources from somebody who's sending those farmers out left and right, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, maybe you're not going to get banned. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. Indigur says, look at Chisgo with his magically appearing resources. Sure, he doesn't buy, but people just give him out of nowhere. I've known players who have been leaving kingdoms that Chisgo was in, and he will openly message them and say, hey, if you need to dump resources, send them to me. Which, I mean, that's smart, right? Does he buy resources? I couldn't tell you. I was in 1039 with Chisgo for 2.5 KVKs, something like that. And I do not recall him buying resources one time. If he did, it was all incognito. It was never anything that was advertised. Electro King says, ask the Koreans how they autofill flags and forts with farms. I'm not going to say there are not bots out there. I'm not willing to risk my account to use them. I don't hate on whales. It's like, yeah, I mean, I'll show my resources here. I've got quite a few. And I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be 100% honest with you guys, right? Let's unblur the resources. I mean, I farm all the time. I'm farming on these 4 accounts. I'm cycling through these almost every 2 hours while I'm at work all day long. I have 6 other accounts on my tablet that I cycle through at least 3 times a day. I purchase resources once. When I first got to 1029 and we were going into KVK 3 weeks later, I popped all my bags. I had like 4 billion of each resource. And I wanted more just to be safe. So I did buy a billion of each resource at that time, but I didn't even need them. So I purchased resources once. I'll open and honest about that. If Lilith wants to take a billion of each away from me now, feel free. But, that was over 2 years ago. When we're outside of KVK, I'm probably running 30 to 40 forts a day. I've got a ton of resources. I think I calculated this once, and it was like 6 billion of each resource here in the bag. So, I mean, I've got enough, but it's very labor intensive. It is, I'll be honest. When you've got 10 farms and you're sending 6 of those out 3 times a day, you had to run away, didn't you? Well, let's go up. And, when I'm at work, I work from home. So I'm cycling through these on my tablet during meetings, during the course of the day, in between reports that I'm sending to clients, in between working on things at work, just to keep those farmers going. No, I saw them. Yeah, I think Redline was saying that on one of his streams as well. They play poker for resources. That kind of sounds like fun, although I absolutely suck at poker. I'll migrate to 1029 and TP next to you. Yeah, gotta fill out an application. Gotta go through the interview process. If you migrate here without permission, you will be zeroed. Do not buy an account and expect to stay here. All new players wishing to be in this kingdom must fill out an application and do a voice interview. Zero tolerance for rule breakers and drama queens. Drama gets you zeroed. These are 5 alliances that was zero at will. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Poker is easy, wait for a good hand and go all in. Yeah, even my luck, son of a biscuit, we're not going to get it. Come on, Hera, fire off your skill, do it now. Oh, thank you, in the nick of time. I'm not patient like that. It's hard. It's hard because you'll have that one hand where it'll be absolute garbage and you'll fold, right? And then it'll be like, oh shoot, there's a straight flush. If I would have just held that 3 and that 4, you know, I'm no good at poker. Growing up, I had a friend who every Thanksgiving, after they ate Thanksgiving dinner, they would play, penny ante poker, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. Him and his family, and I'd generally, after I was done eating, head over there and sit in and play poker with them. I always lost. Always lost. I think they rigged it, though, but... I don't know that I could keep up with 60 GT. I don't use pilots on my account. I'm not willing to use pilots on my account. I like the fact that every single kill, every single death, every single resource I've gathered, it's from my own hands, from my own clicking. And some people say all of 60 GT uses pilots. Some people say that there's only 20 or 30 players there that use pilots, but I don't know that I'd be able to keep up with them. I really don't. Play poker. You want to get better? Play poker in Discord. I used to have a couple of those mobile poker games on my phone that I would just kick back and play from time to time, and I always lost. No, I'm not in 1960. I'm not in that KVK. Is it? Yeah, 55 minutes of Barb Chaining? Wow. Yep, that's a new record for me, I think. After we get done streaming today, I'll be sure to tell the wife, hey, I lasted 55 minutes, and just watch the grin on her face. We gotta find another group of barbs, though, here. Where are you guys? I'm way away from my city. There's a group of 3, but I want more than that. I'm greedy now. Greedy. More gems. Let's try and work our way back to the city. That's Animal. He's chaining over there. Okay. Are those more gems? Hey, more gems. We like that. Let's, no, I was going to say let's head over that way, but let's not and say we did. There's some here. It'll take us a little while to get here, but... Fake news, 960 doesn't use pilots or resource sellers because that would violate terms of service. Yeah, I mean, if you got the money, to pay for resources, to pay for somebody to pilot your account, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that just want to fight on some of those accounts that do it for free. But, more power to you. It's your money. Do with it what you want. I do not think, unless I was absolutely hard up for cash, I do not think I would ever sell this account. When I quit the game, it's going to be one of two ways. Either one, I'll migrate to an Imperium Kingdom for a KVK, and I'll just go ham and I'll zero myself. Or two, I will just quit the game and let the kingdom let my friends zero me and watch it and have fun. But that's not something we're thinking about now. We're still having fun with the game. And while we're having fun, we're going to keep playing. So you still have 2 minutes till you get home? Good Lord. Well, let's send you here instead. How long until Richard? He's got 2 minutes, so let me get some farmers out. I'm not interested in selling my account. Besides, it's linked to an email address that I would need to get unbound and blah, blah, blah. We did the Karak bosses today. Best one in a long time since I was in 1052. When I was in 1052, I got 7 gold heads from Karak bosses one time. Today I got 6. So quite happy with that. Oh, I was going to check my tech as well, wasn't I? All right, remind me we got to look at KVK tech. And I think I have right around 170 goldies now. Oops, I probably should have sent to the pit with that other farm. Let's just get these guys out, just to get them out. Oops. I don't know. That should be fine. Kind of my goal with KVK Tech was I wanted to get as big a rally as I could possibly get before the pass is opened, right? But I think the 2.4 is about as good as you can do. Simply because the next marching orders requires attack formation level 10, which is hella expensive, like 3 million. And it requires call to arms level 10. So there's a bunch of tech you gotta finish before you can take this marching orders past level 4. So right now I think my rally's like 2.46 million, something like that. So I think when we get Mountain Warfare, I think we're looking at expanded formations, because I just got to get march speed to 5. And then we can do expanded formations, right? So I think that's the route we're going to take. We're going to get Swift Marching 3 to level 5, then get expanded formations. Then we'll see, maybe circle back and do this. Or maybe we just beef up our marches here with Quenched Blades, Improved Bows, and Mounted Combat Techniques 3. Because treaties, cultural exchange, barbarian reports, this stuff I really don't care about. You know, if passes open tomorrow, I want to be as teched up as I can possibly be to help the kingdom. So as far as gold heads go, we are saving now for the next set of commanders that come out. Oh, we're at 188. So we got a good start. He does sell because you're not giving. No, I'm not selling my account, even for feet picks and grape jelly. Speaking of jelly, I've got this. So for Christmas, we always do a Secret Santa deal, right? Where you buy a mystery gift, and then all the adults they pick numbers out of a hat, and you go in order 1, 2, 3. You know, whoever unwraps their gift first, the person behind them can either steal that person's gift or they can open a new gift, so on and so forth. So the gift that I got was three bottles of jam. You had bacon jam, you had bacon jalapeno jam, and you had maple bacon jam. And I was kind of disappointed with the bacon jalapeno jam. It wasn't very spicy at all. I like spicy food, so I was hoping it would give me a little kick. The maple bacon jam was to die for, though. Put some of that on a everything bagel with a little bit of butter. See, now you got me talking about food again. Now I'm getting hungry. I've been good, too. I've been not snacking between meals. This morning for breakfast, I had a croissant with a turkey sausage patty on it and egg whites. Slice of cheese. It's Wisconsin. You got to have cheese. For lunch, I had a Cafe Steamers meal, which is not high in calories, low sodium. I don't like Canadian bacon. It's ham. What's the difference between Canadian bacon and ham? Somebody please tell me. Inquiring minds want to know. Maybe that's the next poll we put up here. Let me just get my next group of 4 over here going. Pineapple pizza, don't get Callow started on pineapple pizza. So for those of you that voted 15 minutes until I quit chaining, we well surpassed that. We're at 66 minutes. 18% of you had faith and said the entire stream. So we're gonna try and make that happen for you. There we go. There we go. Broken spaghetti. So, yeah, Calla would be very disgusted to hear that my wife uses a knife to cut up her spaghetti. I twirl it in the spoon, but my wife uses a knife. She cuts it up into nice little dainty bite-sized pieces. What's up, Sal? We had spaghetti last night. Spaghetti and meatballs. Turkey meatballs. Trying to follow doctor's orders and just do red meat 1 or 2 times a week. Which I absolutely hate, but if you season them right, turkey meatballs taste fairly good. And put enough spaghetti sauce on them, you know, it's all right. Oh, come on, run away. Thank you. Tonight is Southwest Chicken Tacos. Tacos with chicken, shredded chicken, and black beans and corn. Some salsa in there. A little bit of lettuce, tomato. Jalapenos, of course. You can't eat tacos without jalapenos. At least I can't. Let's see where our honor is at now. 42. We're not doing too bad. It just doesn't go up quick when you're chaining, does it? Unless you're chaining with 3 to 5 marches. It's just so agonizingly slow. I mean, you get good stuff here, right? I mean, look at that. Gems. A few materials here and there. Lots of 1-minute speed ups. Hey, Jolene, good to see you. And see, those guys ran away. Hopefully I can drag them over there. And they come back a little bit. Of course, as I say that, they get further and further away. Yeah, I don't know if I risk dragging these over there or not. That's why I hate chaining. So you don't know. You don't know if I go a little bit further, are these two going to disengage from me? They were all grouped up here when I started coming up here, and then these two just went away. This is the Test Your Patience stream. Hey, 71 minutes I've been chaining. I know it's not like a 6-hour Plato or 12-inch stream, but hey, this is pretty damn good for me. All right, maybe we can get that one. It's going to be close. We just need a little tappy tap. There we go. Okay, very nice. Sorry, I just had to back up and check my work email real quick. Who did you pay to chain free? Nobody. Nobody. This is a test of my patience. I did take some blood pressure medication before I started the stream, though. And I do have 2 older monitors on standby in the basement in case I put my fist through one of these. But so far, knock on wood, so far so good. Oh, see, you run away from me. We're baby steps, right? We're going to hopefully do this entire stream chaining, which I know is really friggin' boring for you guys, and I'm sorry. And then, you know, we'll do it with the 1 march, and then maybe next time we graduate ourselves to 2 marches. No, that's the thing, because I got the R5 title on, and somebody made a joke the other day in chat, and this had never even crossed my mind before. And I was asking chat if anyone wanted to chain for me. Right? And one of the guys in chat, he said, oh yeah, I'll chain for you, but don't be surprised if your account's in a different kingdom when you log back in. And that had really never even crossed my mind. Right? That somebody could jump into your account and start chaining for you, and you could wake up the next morning and, hey, lo and behold, your account's in another kingdom. And you know what? They migrate the account to another kingdom, delete all the troops, pop all the bags, raid your city, get a ton of resources. I don't know that I would handle that very well. See, we've got 68 kills already with Richard. There's no way we're getting over there, though. And I don't think trying to drag this guy all the way over here would be a good idea. Yeah, they're the only 2 people that ever had access to my account were Cat and MF. And they both quit the game now, so you know, and that was a worst case scenario type deal, right? I get hit by a bus and I'm off territory and they need to move my city. That was not a log in and play type scenario. It was a, you know, worst case scenario. Something happens to me and they needed to protect my city or move my city or take it back to home kingdom or something like that. Yeah, I'm not getting over there. Poor bus. Damn right. Poor bus. Yeah, I mean, the sad thing is, right? I mean, the enemy knows when I'm offline because I'm nowhere near the front lines. I'm back in the starting zone. I mean, I'm not going to go offline and leave my city on the front line somewhere and risk it. But, I mean, all the R4s in the Alliance have my phone number. You know, they know if I log off and I'm sleeping and they need me, if the shit is hitting the fan in KVK and they need me online, all they got to do is call me. You know, the next day or two when we start fighting, we'll be keeping track of the enemy's uptime. Now it is kill event, not reset tonight, but reset tomorrow. So that always brings out people who are out there just to fight to get the MGE points instead of people who are actually fighting for objectives. So, but we'll keep track of their timing, their uptime, their downtime, and adjust our sleep schedules accordingly. You forgot the number. Just scroll up in our leadership chat. Yeah, when I log off, somebody else will be R5 who's going to be online, and we'll pass that R5 title around. Being the coalition lead, we're going to need to do that to ensure that if multiple rallies need to be set up, if people need to switch coalitions to do multiple rallies, that we have the ability to do that. Yeah, that was a chain of 8. Hubsy and me messed up this chat. I'll drop it in there again shortly. It's 911. He's in Germany though. Is 911, is that like a global thing? If you call 911 in Germany, is that like the emergency police number in Germany as well? Or is that just a US thing? $110 and $112. Okay. That's interesting. Why would it be so... What's $112? There's Hubsy going out to farm. Where is my city even? I want to try and work my way back down this way. There's only 4. Alright, so let's march back down here. That's going to take 5 minutes. We'll get farmers out on these other 2 accounts while that's marching. 4. See, that's weird that they would be 4 ones, because you know, maybe somebody with Tourette's accidentally hits 4 ones all in a row, right? These 2 are still in the home kingdom because we can get some level 6 gold notes here. What, 4/15, 1989? Oh, that makes sense. 110 is police, 112 is rescue and fire, to have separate numbers there. Get some stone. And we'll bring these two accounts over to the KVK map once PK Farms has some territory there. $415.89, is that like Tiananmen Square or something? Oh, hey. Pick those up. Yeah, they block those numbers, don't they? I know we hit a kingdom in our last KVK. I think it was 2415 or 1415 or something like that. Or 1689 is what it was. And they blocked 689 from the chat. What else? Bastion quests. Do I need to reset any of these? No. I hate this fort one, though. It just takes too freaking long with the level 11 forts. Donate 500 gold. We can do that. Set up here for this pass. We've got our swarmer group all set and ready to go. Starting to get excited. There's Thunder, there's Atlas, Soli, Captain sitting there ready to go. Sir Wolfie, Hubs, Animal. Okay, yep. Put the marker on my troops. All right. See what you're doing here. Ooh, here's a group of barbs. We can hit these on our way down. Hey, Ape. Good to see you. Hope all is well with you. What's next for 2489? Believe it or not, Ape, I have been barb chaining for 86 minutes. We're setting records here. I don't know that 1254 ever really went through any rebuilding after it kind of dissolved. It's good that everyone keeps in touch, though. That's kind of nice. Do I go right or do I go left? I think we're going to try and go right. Maybe I can grab these two. Oh, nice. Registering right away again. And you guys are down to one Alliance Kingdom now, if I understand things correctly. Really? Did a lot of 254 go to 1960? Ah, that one's running away, you son of a biscuit. And that one's running away. Gosh darn it. Try to grab this one again. Oh, he's going way the hell up there. Well, Ape, only 42 days and you can migrate here. No, I know you love 2489. But if you ever want to go somewhere, you know, just know the door's always open. You can recover pretty fast. Yeah, I don't doubt it. With those three. Jake, what's going on, Jake? $18.46 is no more? Is that just because of the 800 player limit now? Did many of them go their separate ways? Is Makote still in 1846? Let's bully Jake? Nah. Nah, wait till he's doing one of his goofy streams to go bully him. Yeah, we always want smart players here. You know, and no offense to any new players out there, right? But you know, most of us in 29 have been playing this game for 3 to 5 years. The last thing many of us want to do is teach someone how to play the game. Now, things like talent trees, commander pairings, obviously, we're going to help with that. But don't be a slacker. Send troops. Where am I sending troops? Oh, I already got all 3 of my farms there. But it you know, to have players who you don't have to teach how to barb chain or how to swarm or what troops to use to swarm, that's always a bonus. Tomorrow at 15:56 UTC, Pass 4 opens. I do plan to be streaming. We'll have a delay on. We've got all our stuff set up, right? We can blur the game with the touch of a button if I need to scroll out and look at markers. If I have chat up. We got a button. I can blur the chat if I need to read chat without advertising anything on the stream. I got to make sure those are set on my foot pedals though too, right? Let's see, what does that one do? Oh, that foot pedal's nothing. I think this one. Yeah, that one's mic on, mic off. Okay, that one's the blur game pedal. Okay. So yeah, I'm set. I'm ready to rock. Oh, come on, get that. One more skill, Hera. Let's get that 41. Thank you. Full blast heavy metal music. I mean, we're going to be running. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to run a 3-minute delay or a 5-minute delay. It won't be anything insane like a 10-minute delay. But, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My focus will be on fighting. It will be on communicating with my teammates on Discord. So there will be times where I hit that mute button and you might not hear me talk. I may not be paying attention to everybody in chat. If I get people in chat watching me fight saying, oh, you're doing this wrong or you're doing that wrong, I will probably not be in any mood to entertain their constructive criticism. You know, I don't fight like most people. I do not hit and run. I do not attack until I'm getting targeted and then run away. You know, I'll fucking sad face all 6 of my marches before I turn and run. You know, I am the blunt end of the sword. If our kingdom needs somebody to whale tank and hit that murder ball first, that's gonna be me. That's what I enjoy doing. That's what I have fun doing. There's always critics in chat, though, that, oh, your marches are yellow. You should refresh. No, I can get a few more skills off before I die, and then they get home they get home so much faster. Well, if their fort's still building, then I'll swarm the shit out of it. If their forts get built, then yeah, we're gonna let the rally do the job. But if we need to swarm to kill a building fort, I'll be the first one in there. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. I had some dude scout me today, right? And I always troll these guys when they scout me. Right here. Send gold, please. He says, you're truly a beast. And I just say, hey, let's have some fun tomorrow. He says, good luck, but we need more. I think Earth Camp is going to do fine. I do. If we look at the stats, right? I mean, they've got more power than we do. They've got more kills overall than we do. So it's going to be a good test. It's going to be a good time. You know, and we've got what is it? 12, 15 new players in the kingdom. So I'm anxious to see them fight and see what they can do in battle. You know, I've watched Captain and his group from 2444 fight in their KVK, so you know, I'm fairly confident that I know what they're going to do. But you know, we got some others in here. Jolene, you might know this guy. Trash Panda. He was in 254 at one point in time, right? He's a fighter. Motherfucker beats me in Canyon all the time. I joke. But yeah, it should be fun. The thing with the C and the D kingdoms is which kingdom has got more players in that are willing to sacrifice sleep, sacrifice troops for the victory. You know, there are a lot of C and D kingdoms out there where, oh, my hospitals are full, or I'm out of helps, and I don't want to spend resources, or I don't want to spend speed ups. And they just stop. Now, I don't know that to be the fact for any of these kingdoms that we're fighting tomorrow, but it has been my experience that there's a lot of C and D kingdoms out there where once people start getting deads, once their hospitals fill up, okay, that's it. I'm done for the day. So we'll see. You know, with kill event overlapping some of this fighting that's taking place, that always has an impact as well. There are more people that show up to fight when it's kill event than show up to fight when you're outside a kill event. Well, you know, hats off to this R4 team. Captain and Hubs have been doing quite a bit of the planning. Sully's been doing communication with some alliances. You know, Mad with some of the alliances in the kingdom. They have taken on a huge responsibility in making maps and planning and strategizing. And if I had to do all that myself, honestly, I would have migrated already. So, you know, hats off to them. You know, without them, this kingdom would be nothing. All I do is kind of direct traffic and drop those king buffs. You know, they are the cogs in the wheel that keep the machine moving. Yeah, I guarantee you tomorrow, Swizz, if you look at some of the reports, some of the players you're fighting on the open field will be taking deads. And then you probably won't see them again for a period of time. You know, the first 2 to 4 hours are going to be the heaviest. And then we're going to see people start dropping off. So get a good night's sleep tonight. Plan to be online and fighting for at least 12 hours tomorrow. What's up, Classified? Classified and Mad Mania. Those are two guys. They're both in the UK in that area, but they're generally on till the wee hours of the morning. You know, keeping an eye on things. They're the night shift. I don't see any bigger groups anywhere here. Here's a group of 4. Maybe we can get those 4. So yeah, I mean, if so 15 UTC is what? That's 8 o'clock my time. 12, 13, 14, 15, 9 o'clock my time. 15:56 UTC. That's, yeah, close to 10 a.m. I mean, if things are going good in the afternoon tomorrow, maybe I'll jump off for a couple hours, get a couple hours sleep so I can stay up later. I do not know. Mavic has not ported into the KVK map. I think he's on the AFK list still, right? If I don't know, where does it tell you? Where does it tell you all the participants? Okay, so if he wants to come and fight, he's more than welcome to. But, I haven't heard from him in a while. If he wants to come and fight, the door is open. We could definitely use him. I know he hasn't done any tech, but, if he wants to come and fill some rallies and fill some flags and kill some troops, well, we're there. Generally, I'll go to bed around 9 or 10 o'clock my time for a couple of hours. Wake up around 2 a.m. Jump on, and yeah, like Classified said, relieve Matt and Classified then. But we have the next 4 days off of work. I got to jump on tomorrow morning just to check emails. Send out a couple of client reports, and then we'll have to do the same thing on Friday morning takes about an hour. But other than that, we're good to go. Oh no. Please don't run away. Please don't run away. Son of a biscuit. Alright, I think that's the first chain that really got screwed up there. And now the 45 comes down. It figures. Alright, so what are we at here? 105 minutes. 105 minutes of barb chaining. Okay, I gotta write that down. That's like a world record for me. $105. You guys were here to see it. We've got troops at the ruins already. We're good to go there. I do not want to do much gathering other than gems because I'm trying to keep my points as low as possible in the Mightiest Governor event. I do not want these sculptures if I can avoid them. If there's fighting during kill event, I will be fighting. I'm not going to be sitting outside a pass something just for points, and I don't want anyone to do that. If there's objective based fighting that we need to do during kill event, we will do it. Oh, I'm not rage quitting. I'm just getting bored. Bored chaining. And it's getting on 4 o'clock. It's time us silver hairs generally eat dinner. Although I call myself a silver hair, but I've only got gray in my beard. So let's find another gem node and grab that. We'll see if anyone else out there is streaming right now. But we will be back tomorrow, probably around 15:30, 15:45 or so UTC. Again, we'll be running a delay, just to be safe. I'm sure there will be enemies attempting to stream snipe, and that's fine. My plan is to random teleport when the zone opens up. Hopefully get in a good spot, a strategic spot, and have some fun. All right, I don't see any gem nodes. I'm sure there are gem nodes elsewhere, but we're not going to spend 2 days looking for them. Who else is streaming? Is anyone else out there streaming? Look at that. Mr. Jake the Dog himself is. Last day before 2605 fights 1960 in the Rise of Kingdoms Warriors Unbound KVK. So I appreciate y'all jumping on, hanging out with me today, keeping me company during the boredom of 105 minutes of barb chaining. Yes, you heard that correctly. 105 minutes of barb chaining. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll be fighting tomorrow. We'll be having some fun tomorrow. We'll go as long as we can tomorrow and see what happens. That said, we're going to get you over to Jake the Dog. Be sure and hashtag Lambo Raid as soon as you get there. Drop a like for him. You all crushed it today with the likes for me. I appreciate that. Let's give Classified Justice quick. Oh, we passed those out the other day. And I wish you all good afternoon, good night, good evening. Those of you in 1029, get some freaking sleep tonight. Have a good one, guys. Thank you.